entrance type. I like to be on time. Oh! That's what I get for being dramatic. That is not supposed to be there. Wow, I'm so embarrassed. On what? I don't even know if I'm in focus. I'm sure not. Ooh, yeah. Oh, but I can't. I hate standing in line for the club. That is so bright. Standing in line for the club. You know I hate standing in line for the club. Standing in line. You know I hate it. Hate it. Hey, Jer. This isn't even the right damn page. Just ghetto start. Just a ghetto ass start. Where's the post? Here we go. Boop, 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 boop. We're here. Standing in line. Now, Durant said he was going to act right this week. Five, 6, 7, 8, boom. Thank you. See? He said he was going to act right this week, and he act right this week. Durant Bernard, ladies and gentlemen, standing in line for the club. It's hot already, and I ain't even said a word yet. Hey, everybody. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Library Live. I'm excited about today's show. I don't know why. I'm excited about every week's show, actually. How y'all doing? How y'all mama and them? I had a great week. I hope you guys had a good week too. I didn't have a good week. I take that back. I mean, for the most part I did. But let me tell y'all, before we get into the mess of it all, let me tell y'all about these bitch ass hoes over in Walton Hills, Ohio. For you girls who are from Northeast Ohio, don't take your ass around Walton Hills, because them crafty crackers gonna get you. Let me tell y'all. So I came home yesterday, you know, minding my business, decided to check the mailbox, which I very rarely do. And I didn't even know they still did camera tickets in Ohio, but apparently in certain cities they still do, and apparently Walton Hills is one of those cities. Girl, I got a camera ticket. I'm not paying this shit. I used to get camera tickets all the time driving through East Cleveland back in the day when I was that kind of guy. And I never paid none of them, and I figured I didn't get like my license suspended. These girls in Walton Hills caught me doing 48 and a 35. I can't even deny this is me because I know that's my car, that's my plate. I know exactly where it was. I know exactly where I was going. I was running late for work that day. I wasn't running late. I had to be at work at 4, or I had to be at work at 2:30. The time on here is 2:25. So I'm pretty sure I can't even deny this. I can't even go down to Judge Maybelline. She gonna be like, you lying. You are lying, sir, and we're not gonna take it. You gonna pay this shit. Talking about some $100. If camera tickets are anything, but this is Walton Hills. I feel like Walton Hills, because I used to speed through East Cleveland, they ain't had no reason to like put me in jail because y'all ain't got shit going for yourselves anyway over there. But Walton Cracker Hills, I think I better pay this because if not, I feel like they gonna suspend my license, put a warrant out for my arrest, lock up my family and friends and things of that nature. So I guess I'm gonna pay this $100 and get it over with. But I will let y'all know where it is. It is right by the, what is that, Alexander? That's on Alexander. Before you turn left onto Northfield. Or turn left, if you turn left, you going towards the casino. That way. It's a bridge. It's right on top of that bridge, apparently. Because I was sitting looking at this picture, because they got like a picture of your car and everything. I was looking like, where the fuck is this at? And then I was like, oh, I know. And now when I go past that way, the next time I go that way, I'm going to look for it. I'm going to go tip the bitch over. Anywho, other than that bullshit, I had a great week. I had a really good week. I hope you guys did too. Let's get into the mess. There's a lot to talk about today. I mean, not like a lot, but enough for me to just like, let's just get the fuck into it, okay? I'm super excited. I don't know if I want to start with Todrick or not. I think we should save Todrick for later. Let's start with Todrick. So Todrick Hall, y'all know Todrick Hall from the YouTubes, and he's done a couple of other things. While I understand the point of the ring light, it's like, it's giving me like way too much right now. Like, I can't even see my eyeballs, and that's a problem for me. So let me just give you a little less. Okay. Much better. Much better. Okay. So, Todrick Hall, who has been known to gallivant and Tootsie Roll with the twink gays of America over in WeHo, has finally announced that for the past 6 years he's been dating this vanilla man here on the right. I don't recall his name. This is news. Why? Because this is news because Todrick is infamous, if you will, for his what's the word I'm looking for? His caricaturing of black gay culture and whitewashing it for his extremely large white fan base. So this is his new boyfriend. I don't recall his name, like I said, but here's the thing. The black gays was giving him something he could feel. Not only, I searched his name on Twitter too, just to see, girl, they was dragging him on Twitter too. Because on Twitter and Instagram, all in the comments, and you know me, I'm comment creeping because I'm messy. I'm looking in the comments and shit like they is really dragging Todrick. Here's the thing. I always say I appreciate Todrick Hall's creativity, and he's extremely talented, and you can't take that away from him. Now, do I feel like he has some shady ass ways? Absolutely. There was rumors of him not paying his dancers. The young man, I forget his name, but I follow him on Twitter now. He blasted him. I believe it was when Nails, Hair, Hips, Heels came out maybe 2 years ago. The man said he danced down boots for 3 whole days straight, ain't get a single check, and still ain't got a check. That was just one occurrence. There was another occurrence a couple of years ago where a production company did a full video for Todrick. That video is still on YouTube, actually. And they did the video, and they weren't paid for it at all. And in the video, they actually uploaded the video onto YouTube, and after the little, song was over, the people came on, the production people came on the camera and told the story of how he ain't paid them. It was a mess. Real messy boot stuff. But this is no secret. This is all, like, none of this is new to me, at least. And I'm here to inform y'all. If you ever get a Todrick Hall job, booking a job, listen, I expect y'all to go in there with a contract, say, look, this is what I'm expecting. This is the pay I'm expecting. Because if you don't, he will He will not be the first one to say, here's some coins for your troubles and things of that nature. But nonetheless, I was going to say black gay love, but swirly gay love, I suppose. Y'all remember his other boyfriend? Do y'all remember? Here, don't worry. That's what I'm here for. That is what I am here for. JP something. Here he is. This was the last one. We remember at least. Can we get a picture of you with a shirt on, sir? This was the last one. Prior to, or at least as we know, prior to the current one. This is the one that was in all his videos and they had the bad breakup allegedly. It was real messy and things of that nature. That's him. So, clearly, Todrick has a type and it's not melanin. I'm just saying. So, let's move on. Good luck, Todrick, you and your new little friend. Pink. Let's talk Pink. I love Pink. So Pink is being honored with the Billboard Icon Award this year at the Billboard Awards. I am super excited about this. Now, the girls is on the internet trying to drag Pink down. Well, some of them. You know, just discussing and debating, you know, is Pink necessarily considered iconic, if you will? And here's my opinion. I love Pink. Pink has been in our lives since what, 2000? Shawty got a job, Shawty got a car, Shawty can't pay my rent. I don't remember when that song came out. Most girls want a man with the ming gang down but the bling bling, something like that. The Misunderstood album, legendary album. So that's been at least, we were in what, middle school? So 2003-ish. Pink's been in our lives for almost 20 years, damn near. So, I think Pink is deserving of an Icon Award. Shit, you giving it to Les, if you ask me, if you really want to go there. I don't know when. Oh, it says when it airs. Sunday, May 23rd. I hope she does like a full like performance and all that good stuff. I don't want to see the acrobats. That's the one thing that cooks me about Pink. Like, girl, we get it. You work hard on them silks. Listen, silks are, if you've never done like, it's really fun. Silks, you know, the little silk things that hang from the sky and you be in there twirling and shit in them. She does that, and she does it very well. But girl, I'm tired of it. It's tired. The whole act is tired. We get it. You want to fly. But if she does like her black music and, you know, the stuff that was on, what was that record? Black Ground? Was it Black Ground Records? The same music or the same record label that shelved Tony Braxton's Libra album with they sorry ass. I think it was Black Ground. Do all that music. You gonna give us life, girl. I'm here for Pink. So let me know if y'all think she deserves it. I think she deserves an Icon Award. And she's still making music to this day, and it's still on the radio. Because, you know, I'm a radio listener. Walk me home in the dead of night. Something, that's the new song. The most recent one that's always on the radio. I like that one too. And I like almost everything in between. So Pink can do no wrong. And she stands up for the people. So shout out to Pink. And we will be there to watch, or at least Sunday. Damn, I'm going to be at work. Well, I mean, I'll watch it when I get home or whatever. I'm sure it'll be on YouTube by the end of the night. So that's that. And Pink is getting her award, and y'all gonna let her live. Let's talk briefly. About Apollo. Just briefly about Apollo. Can y'all please just watch Apollo? Let me make sure this is turned all the way up and on and things of that nature, so we can talk about Apollo and his crazy ass. Go away from me with this, Apollo. Here we go.
Judice, this for you. Matter of fact, it don't matter who wants it. You want this smoke, you get this smoke. Real Housewives of Atlanta, Housewives of Jersey, you can pop it off. The husbands, battling out, whatever you want to do. Hey, truthfully, it don't even matter. Whoever want this smoke, they can get it. And guess what? You already know who the champ is. Holla at you.
Go away from me with this, Apollo. That's Apollo Night. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's Apollo Night. You know Apollo. Phaedra Parks' ex-husband from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I guess he's challenging the husbands of the housewives to a boxing tournament. It's probably got something to do with that one that's coming up in July where Aaron Carter and Lamar Odom gonna fight. So that's probably what that is. Apollo, girl, he was challenging Joe Giudice, was who he mentioned in the beginning. That's Teresa's husband, the one who just got out of jail for, you know, all that fraudulent shit they was doing. The Italian was, they was about to what's the, deport. Export. I did not mean export. I meant deport. I meant deport. I mean, it could be export too, right? Import, export. Yeah, it could be export too, but I meant deport. Whatever. They was about to send their asses back to Italy because of the fraudulent ass behavior they was doing. You know, Teresa spent her days in jail, then Joe had to do his afterwards. I don't care to see, even though I'm pretty sure Apollo will probably whoop all their asses, because you know Apollo just got out of jail too for rubbing letters and shit off of license plates and shit like that. So I'm sure he was in there pumping iron and things of that nature, and he's fully capable of whooping said tricks. But for what, Apollo? Sir, you got whole 2 kids, and I think you got your current wife pregnant. I would love, you know what I would love to see? I would love to see him back on the Real Housewives of Atlanta and bring Phaedra back. You bring Phaedra back and make his current wife a housewife. Or no, make her a friend. Don't make her a housewife yet, because she ain't paid her dues and we don't know much about her. But make her like a friend to the show, just so now you got Apollo and Phaedra back. That would be a messy dynamic that I will be here to see. Kenya will stir that pot like no other. Do it. Bravo, Andy. Listen to me. Listen to me well. Get Apollo. Get a friend to the show. Let it be like a real, like, a build-up type. Maybe like in the middle of the season. Not like the first couple of episodes, because that's going to give us too much we can feel. But like maybe in the middle. Maybe 4 or 5 episodes in. That's when you be like, and Apollo is back with whatever her name is. She ain't that important, like I said. She ain't Phaedra. That's just that. Speaking of Phaedra, did y'all see her and Mr. President's little she making clap, clap, clap video? It's so cute. He's so big. He looks just like his daddy, too. Speaking of, y'all girls didn't know that was Soulja Boy's song? It was a thing on Twitter. Like, that people didn't know that was Soulja Boy singing that song. And I'm like, it gotta be you new Gen Z or whatever is after millennial people. It had to be y'all. Because I think all of us millennials knew that was Soulja Boy. It sounds like Soulja Boy. He said Soulja and in the song or at the beginning, and he said it just like he used to say it back in the day. So we was like, maybe it was just me. Am I thinking too much? I usually do. Okay. Moving on. We talked about, okay. Justin Bieber is going on tour, him and his locks. A world tour at that. I may be interested in going to this. I really might. But I have a couple of requests. He's going to be, the closest place he'll be to Ohio, or in Ohio, is Cincinnati. Or Cleveland, excuse me. Cincinnati is ghetto. It's very ghetto in Cincinnati. I'll say it. So I'm a little leery. About going to Cincinnati. But if Justin Bieber is willing to, here's what I need, Justin. I'm going to give you a brief set list. I need, kind of like I just mentioned with Pink, I need all your black songs. All the black ones. I need all of those. I need Boyfriend, because that is now and forever my shit. What's that song with Big Sean? As long as you love me, we could be broke, we could be homeless. All that song. I need that song. I need that entire, what is the album? I always forget the name of it. But you girls told me to listen to the album, and it was so good. What was it? It wasn't Purpose. It was Before Purpose. Whatever that album is, you can perform all them songs. And bring all your black friends. like get Usher to come out during a couple of tour stops in between his Vegas residency. He can come out, do a little moonwalker thing with you. That Sean Kingston song, Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. I want to hear that too. Call Sean Kingston. He ain't got shit better to do, I'm sure. I think that's it. But I would be here for this. I would like to go see Justin. Justin. I would go see Justin Bieber on tour. I'd go see it. I think he has a decent, discography, if you will, for me to sit there and he can keep my attention span. Hopefully he do something with that hair though, because his hair gonna fall out. I'm telling y'all. The locks are not made for white people. Just like braids are not made for white people. It's not for y'all. Journal. That's it. Journal. That's the album. All of them songs. Sing all of them. Okay? And that song when you was talking greasy about Selena Gomez. If you like the way you look that much, then you should go and love yourself. That song. Sing that one too. And shit, you could put up little shady pictures on the little thing of you and Selena just to throw shade. I'm here for it. So, that world tour, he will be in Cincinnati. When is Cincinnati? Cincinnati is 4/19. Oh, 2022. Sorry. I was looking like, what? Like, that's tomorrow. I mean, that was like last month. False alarm. Next year. So you got time to plan. All right, moving on. Oh, let's talk about it. Okay. So I posted this picture and I asked y'all what was the problem. Did nobody get it right? I mean, it was a lot of things that y'all did get right, but the main thing that disturbed my spirit, y'all ain't get. So Erica Mena and Safaree are expecting another child. She seems to be quite pregnant. I'm not a what you call the coochie doctor? Gynecologist. I'm not a gynecologist, so I'm not entirely sure exactly how to tell how pregnant you are. But she seems to be well and pregnant. Like at least 4 to 5 months. Minimum. So she posted this picture. Something about who wants a perfect love story anyway. And we're going to talk about that in a minute. Because you girls and this who wants a perfect love story anyway, therapy. But here's my beef with this picture. Now, it's cute or whatever. I mean, I don't have beef with Safaree and Erica Mena being together. I mean, if they like it, I love it. She's a Scorpio, which means she's crazy as bat piss. They've been on and off, toxic as fuck. He was talking greasy about her. He put on the internet he ain't never want to be married. She was talking greasy, talking about his ding-ding didn't work and things of that nature and all that good stuff. But here they are having another baby. Here's my problem with this picture. I'm just going to zoom in. Look at Erica Mena's skin. And look at Safaree's skin. Why are their skins matching? Erica Mena ain't never been this dark. Never. And that's what cooked me. That was the first thing I noticed about this picture. Is that, what, did she darken her skin? Because Erica Mena ain't never been that shade. Never. I was like, okay. Safaree ain't nothing. Let me, nope, I'm not going there. But that was my beef with the whole thing. I was like, Erica Mena, you not that dark. That's not your skin complexion. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. So can we drag her for darkening her skin? Black face or black body? Because her face, gorgeous as it may be, is still light. But everything else is just like, you like a black woman from the neck down. I'm just not interested. I'm not at all. I forgot that was the Beyonce. I was like, this sounds familiar. That's what it is. It's the Beyonce song. Cliche, cliche, hey, hey. I just knew. I was like, that sounds so familiar. And I know Erica Mena ain't as creative as the next person to just come up with shit. So, thank you, Jerry. I knew I was not tripping. So, all of us is on the internet talking greasy about Erica Mena. Wendy Williams did her, she was on the show and she was discussing the whole situation. She mentioned how she feels like Erica and Safaree need to grow up, cut the bullshit, quit threatening to divorce each other and fighting and shit on the internet. So here's what Erica Mena has to say in regards to Wendy's gag. I mean, Wendy didn't even drag her in my opinion, but here's what Erica Mena had to say. At Wendy Williams, at this point, let's link up so I can beat your ass. Your ex-husband didn't do a good enough job. Okay, so Erica, listen, I'm gonna keep this real short and brief because as you stated on Twitter, some about you talking about me. Erica's one of those people who, like, don't drag her like that. I'm going to. Like, Erica, let's be clear. We ain't checked for you since maybe you and Rich broke up. Like, we didn't really care. Like, you and Bow Wow had that little situation, but we didn't really care. However, ma'am, we ain't checked for you or cared about what you was doing since you was on Love and Hip Hop New York, fighting with Rich Dollars over bullshit and how he ain't take your career as a singer, rapper, whatever the hell it was you were doing seriously. Other than that, ma'am, we don't give a fuck. Let's just be honest. So, for you to get on this internet and talk greasy, talking about some y'all stay talking about me and I be somewhere making money and doing this, that, and the third. Ma'am, where? Because you ain't on Love and Hip Hop no more. As far as I know, you ain't got no projects in the works. And what are you doing to make this money? Is that real money or them Usher dollars on the floor? I would like to know. Safaree at least is selling coconut oil and shit down to the Amazon. At least he's bringing in a little bit of coin from coconut dollars. So, Erica, what are you doing with your life? But that's neither here nor there. That's not what I want to drag her about. I want to drag her because you made that shady-ass, disrespectful domestic violence comment as if you wasn't sitting here running around alleging that these people's whooping your ass every which way. You made allegations that Bow Wow whooped your ass at one point, so it's okay for you to make fun of domestic violence people or victims, but you were a domestic violence victim, according to you. She a Scorpio. I told y'all. 9 Scorpios out of 10 are trash. 9 out of 10 of them are trash. Prove me wrong. Nonetheless, congratulations to the two. Hopefully you have a healthy, happy little love muffin baby, and it will be nice and greasy and coconut oiled up and things of that nature. Because as you can see, Safaree is. Let's move on, because I done fucked around and got an attitude. Sharpay. We gotta talk. This is, let's just play. We're gonna play the video and we're gonna talk. Because Sharpay, I am very disappointed. Where is it? Here it is.
With another lady, if you took it there, first of all, let me say, I am not the one to sit around and be played. So prove yourself to me. I'm the girl that you claim.
That's the best part of the video. That guitar. That's enough. So this video broke the internet while we was minding our business. Sharpay, aka Ashley Tisdale, who we love. We love Ashley Tisdale. We love Sharpay. She's iconic. Sharpay Evans from High School Musical. And the girl who's singing with her is Debbie Reynolds, also from Disney. I don't remember what she plays on, but she's one of them Disney girls. Now Ashley Tisdale does these covers. Her and her little husband do these covers all the time. But they decided to do the Say My Name cover, and the internet was not with the shit, and neither am I. The best part of this cover is the man playing the guitar. That's the best part of this, because you know I live for an old nasty acoustic guitar. That was the best part. That dun, 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 on the guitar, best part. Ashley, you and Debbie, I don't know, Debbie and that breathy ass Selena Gomez style voice, she has got to be stopped. And Ashley, quite frankly, you don't have the voice to sing a soulful song like Say My Name. It was just bad. And I love Ashley Tisdale to death, but it was bad. I didn't even play the whole thing. If you're interested in watching the whole thing, go for it. It's on her YouTube channel, but I'm not here. I did watch the whole thing once for research purposes only. I'm not playing the whole thing here again because I'm not listening to it twice. So, oh, they dragged her down on the internet. It's on her YouTube channel. Check it out. It just ain't right. It's not right, Sharpay. And you know, we love you here, but that ain't right. Shout out to Lil Nas X for, he's on the cover of Entertainment Weekly this week, or this month. There's this cover, him and, what's our other girl? Lena Waithe. Is this like the gay, this gotta be like the gay month. Yeah, this is the gays month, apparently. Because MJ Rodriguez from, Pose is on one cover, Lil Nas X is on another cover, Lena Waithe, and then whoever Bowen Yang is, I'm assuming 3 out of these 4 people are LGBTQ or STUVPIADA community members. So I'm assuming Bowen Yang is also a member of the LGBTQ plus community. Shout out to Lil Nas X for being on the cover. That's all I got. I ain't got no more. Speaking of covers, Billie Eilish, our girl, is on the cover of French Vogue. Yes, Billie Eilish. She looks really stiff. Like I know this isn't, like Billie Eilish, if you know anything about Billie Eilish, she is not this girl. That's like lingerie and things of that nature. That's not Billie Eilish. So I feel like she's like nervous, like she was real stiff in these pictures. She looks great, but she just looks like I can see tension all in her neck. You know, you remember that episode of American Next Time Idol where Nigel taught you how to tell somebody's not breathing and they got tension? It's all in their neck. And her neck is everything that Nigel Barker taught us back in the day on American Next Time Idol. It's all up in there. It's tense. She ain't breathing. That's why you can see them little veins. Like right here. Oh shit, I can't show you. I can only zoom in. Right here, all up in there. You can see that, them air pockets. She ain't breathing. She ain't breathing. But she looks great. So shout out to Billie Eilish. You know I love her. I'm not your friend or anything, damn. You think that you're the man. She's so damn pale though. She is. She should have got whatever Erica Mena got. Got her some bronzer or something. Because I still refuse to believe that's her skin tone. Caitlyn, I don't even feel like talking about Caitlyn, but briefly. Caitlyn did an interview. I just want Caitlyn to go. So Caitlyn did an interview where she was discussing her run for governor in California, which I still think is a bullshit ass whatever. So in the interview, she was discussing how Los Angeles is overrun with homeless people, apparently. Now, I mean, it's LA. What are we expecting? So in the interview, she was, just like, listen, I have all of my friends who are leaving LA because of the amount of homeless people, and it's just ridiculous, and we have to do something about it. Like, what the fuck are you going to do about homeless people, Caitlyn? What the fuck are you going to do? Are you going to shelter these people? Like, you can't kill them off. Like, they're people too. And more importantly, Caitlyn, girl, if your problem is seeing homeless people, then I think you need to reevaluate what you looking at. Because the problem should be that it's that many homeless people, not the fact that they're homeless. It should be the sheer amount of people, especially in LA, where all y'all motherfuckers rolling around tipping and dipping in y'all $50,000 cars and things of that nature. Maybe if y'all bitches did something productive with your money, you could help these homeless people. But this is Caitlyn. I don't remember what we was talking about, but I mentioned Caitlyn ain't nothing more than when she made them statements about the trans kids and the sports and things of that nature. I was like, you have to remember, Caitlyn may be a trans woman, but Caitlyn still has the mindset of a privileged white man. And I'm not saying that to be, listen, the trans girls know how I feel. I love the trans girls. I love everybody. But be clear, Caitlyn is a trans woman who still has the mindset of a privileged white man, aka Bruce Jenner. That's all I'm saying. And I don't think that was offensive at all. If anybody is trans and watching and you feel offended, please let me know. I will be more than happy to hear your perspective, because that's all I like to do here in the library anyway. But be clear. And quite frankly, I like to think most of the trans girls feel the same way. So, that's that. Caitlyn get on my nerves. I'm sick of her. Like, I'm absolutely sick of Caitlyn. Moving on, because I done fucked around and got attitude again. Who else? We got to talk about somebody else. This motherfucker.
Nicki Minaj lyrics randomly in jam.
Is this turned up? Wow, I got an attitude.
Sadly, that is a bad assumption. Nicki Minaj is not something we scream out randomly. We might scream out each other's names randomly. No, to be honest, we don't really listen to a lot of music in the car. The last album we listened to was Infrasounds. We might listen to Active Child every now and then. Elton John.
I just rolled my eyes so hard.
Brown noise or white noise.
What the fuck is brown noise?
Creative thinkers. We think a lot, and sometimes when there is ratchet slash abrasive music on. Now mind you, when COVID.
Okay, so that was Raven Simone and her wife. I don't remember her wife's name, but why they even... Okay, so they asked... I guess they were doing one of those Q&A things on Instagram. They asked, do you guys randomly, shout out Nicki Minaj lyrics like most normal humans do? Because I know, like, fuck, I do quite often. So, here's my problem with Raven Simone. Since I already got an attitude fucking with Caitlyn, I might as well just let this attitude roll on over to Raven Simone. Raven... We get it. You not black. You, whatever you call it. You're American. You're not African American, you're American. We get that. And I still actually agreed with that sentiment when you said it. So I'm not going to knock you for that one, but I get it. That's the perspective that you are in. What the fuck did Nicki Minaj... Like, why did you feel it necessary to call her music ratchet and basically say, okay, if you listen to it... Because this is what I took from those comments. That when you said, we're free thinkers and, So basically you saying, if you listen to Nicki Minaj music, you are ratchet and you're not a free thinker and things of that nature. It's motherfuckers like Raven Simone who make me want to just, like, go on the glory. Like, okay, you don't listen to Nicki Minaj. Cool. There ain't no problem. But don't sit here and talk greasy about the people who do. I love a old nasty Nicki Minaj verse. Is this the thanks that I get for putting you bitches on? Like, all the time. Like, I just randomly spit Nicki Minaj verses just because it's fun. Bitches like Raven Simone and her... Here we go. Todrick Hall. She's like the female Todrick Hall. That's what she gives me. We just talked about him. I'm really starting to not like Raven. That's why they canceled your show. It was cute for that one season, maybe two. Then they was like, okay, we're done with this. It's Raven's house. Who is this? Oh, no, not that again. Okay, let's talk, moving on from Caitlyn, we talked about Sharpay. Let's talk about this bitch. They love dragging Nikki, but they'll be hurt like fuck when she gives them a... Okay, that's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting because I already know Nikki gonna give her a bar. She gonna put her name in something. And when she do, I'm gonna learn that verse and I'm gonna spit it on Instagram and I'm gonna tag her ass. Speaking of spit on Instagram, listen, I posted some song. I don't even remember the name of it, but it's a Christina Milian song. Why didn't y'all tell me Christina Milian made decent music? Like, I love Dip It Low, Pick It Up Slow, but that's about it. But I found this new song of hers. What day was that? Oh, excuse me. Tuesday when I was at work. It was playing on my Spotify in the office, and I was like, I thought it was Maya. I was like, oh, this must be a new Maya song I haven't heard before. I click on Spotify, and it's fucking Dip It Low. I was like, oh, I had no idea Dip It Low made, like, decent music besides Dip It Low. When I find the name of the song, I posted it on Facebook yesterday, or the day before yesterday. Whenever. It's a good song. She sounds good. It's a ballad. I was like, I have never in my life heard Dip It Low in this way. Shout out to Dip It Low. She knows her name. Anywho, moving on to Irv Gotti bitch ass. I am sick of her. Irv, I'm sick of you. Like, you fat bitch. Like, fat bitch is the ultimate insult. Like, even if you don't, because it can be, like, funny. Like, I can't call somebody a fat bitch and not laugh. Like, especially when I mean it, I'm going to laugh my ass off when I call you one. But anyway, let's talk about this bitch. So, you went down on the internet and told the girls that DMX died of an overdose of crack, cocaine, and phenolin. I think is that how you say that word? Phenolin? Some shit. Then had the nerve after we dragged your fast to get on the internet and try to say, oh, well, I didn't say nothing that the internet or the blogs didn't already post about. So, like, when you got friends like Irv Gotti, you don't need any. Like, you don't need any. Why the fuck would you get on the internet? And we all know, it's not a secret. We done seen DMX go through his shit. Now, that man is gone on to glory, riding his ATV up to heaven, or wherever the hell he going. And here you go, talking greasy about this man. Y'all gonna learn to leave the dead people alone. Y'all gonna learn to leave the dead people alone. Leave them alone. Let them be. I respect the dead and all that they have contributed to this earth. But I just felt like that was real greasy for your large and in charge ass to get on the internet, on Beyonce's internet at that, and talk greasy about that man after he done gone on the glory, knowing damn well he got 37 children running around this earth who may or may not have to read that shit. I think his youngest is 5. You ain't shit. And your mama ain't shit. And your daddy ain't shit. Period. Let's move on from his big ass. Okay, now here's the thing about this Tiny and Shekinah thing. I don't know all, but I will give y'all what I know and I'll tell y'all how I feel. So Tiny and Shekinah fell out. Thank God they didn't fall out before we had that clip of them on that show today. What show? I don't know if it was their show. But remember when they was riding on that thing, that like scooter, and Shekinah was in the back wagon and Tiny was driving, and they went up the hill, and they when they was riding the little thing, I wish I had the clip. I don't have the clip, but bitch, that clip is hilarious. Thank God they did that before they fell out. So let me tell y'all. So all the drama and shit in the LBC with Tiny and T.I. with all the sexual misconduct rumors and things of that nature. Shekinah got her ass on Beyonce's internet and decided to defend her friend. And according to her, she was defending her friend while her friend was sitting in the same room with her. Talking about some, we support the girls and things of that nature. Somewhere in between then and now, there was a falling out of the two. Shekinah got on the internet and wanted to tell us that, she wanted to tell her part of the story. She wasn't on camera, which I hate You want to piss me off? You do a live video and you got the camera like facing on the ceiling or something like that. That cooks my rice. Like, you might as well not even go live. You might as well do a fucking voice note if that's the case. What the fuck are you got? Why do you got the camera on the ceiling? I know not, the ceiling ain't talking. Sorry. Let me come back. Let me come back. I hate that. Like, why are you filming the ceiling while you talking? I want to see your face. Because I need to see if you lying or not. But I don't think she lying. So, Tiny decides to respond with this long, drawn-out ass explanation. Basically saying, look, Shekinah, fuck you, bitch, and the clique you claim. You a lying ass bitch. Fuck you, hoe. And I was like, God, how long have y'all been friends? And y'all gonna let some mess like this? Well, I mean, this ain't light mess. This is like real mess. These are sexual misconduct messes. But listen, Tiny, you dead ass wrong. Because this girl went out of her way. And I don't necessarily care too much for Shekinah because I think she messy as hell. And she ain't the kind of friend you need in your life because she messy as hell. I mean, she like messy, like not like a good messy, like me messy. She like the bad messy. Like, she'll tell your business and be like, oh, well, I thought it was okay for me to say because, ooh, I got a Shekinah voice. Did y'all hear that? I probably can't do it again. But anyway, you dead ass wrong, Tiny. She got on this internet and defended your ratchet ass and them gray ass eyeballs of yours. And you gonna sit here and throw her under the bus like that? You and your shady ass husband? Because it quiet as kept, I believe every single rumor, every single allegation. I believe it all. I believe it all. And she sat there and put her name on the line. Nope, don't you say it. God, my thoughts be shady. Like, for no reason. Like, why was you about to say this lady ain't got no name to put on the line? It's like 3 people up here. Like, I promise you it is. And to operate this show and keep it going is very hard. But anyway, I'm Team Shekinah on this. And I think Tiny need her ass whooped, and I think she should be the one to do it. Oh, speaking of Tiny, the Escape is this week. On Sunday, Mother's Day, right? So, Escape versus SWV. I'm still Team SWV. Was I Team SWV? I can't remember if I was. I think I was Team SWV. I mean, I like Escape, but I feel like SWV is just like, they bops exceed Escape's bops. Escape bops resonate more in my spirit. Like, they make me think and things of that nature. SWV got like an extensive amount of bops that make me want to roll my kiki and things of that nature. So that's why I'm going with SWV. But Tiny, you need your ass whooped. And I think somebody ought to do it. And let it be Shekinah. Is that it? That is it. We covered it all. On the wings of love. Anywho. Listen, I love you guys for watching. If you haven't had a chance, make sure you like our Facebook fan page, facebook.com/The Library Live. That's 2 E's. That's why I be so dramatic when I So, like the page. Our Instagram is going down tonight. Just so you're prepared. If there's anything there you want to see, you want to screenshot, if I said something funny, you want to keep it for your keepsake, you better go screenshot it for the end of the night because I'm deleting the page probably within the next hour or so. So, there's that. Again, we love you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next Thursday. It's hot in here. Peace out. What am I going to eat today?